Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to episode 59 in Be With Me. Today, we're going to emphasize making room for God. And we're going to do it in comparison and contrasting to Babylon, which is a city, but it's also a spiritual empire. It's a concept as well. So we've just finished chapter 16, where God has been restoring a people and a place. He's building an unfallen world, and he's going to put a redeemed people on top of this new world. Now, the timing, here we are in now we're going to start chapter 17 today. And we've been through what I would describe as the patience of God, which is also the wrath of God. So we've been through 7 seals and 7 trumpets, and have just finished the 7 bowls. So we're at the end of tribulation, or maybe just after the time of tribulation. And in chapter 19, so 2 chapters away, Jesus is going to come back. So Jesus is going to return. And so this is the final climactic, either bowl judgment, or at least it is its consequences. So at this moment in time, Babylon is still out there. And Babylon is sort of marvelous in a godless and even sexy way. And Babylon screams out, not how great thou art, talking to God. It screams out, how great I am. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, Babylon is going to go to destruction, and the next 2 chapters are all about that. So let's start chapter 17 and hear about Babylon. Then one of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came to me and said, "Come, I will show you the judgment of the great prostitute, who is seated on many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed sexual immorality, and with the wine of whose sexual immorality the dwellers on earth have become drunk." And he carried me away in the spirit to a wilderness, and I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that was full of blasphemous names, and it had 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet, and adorned with gold and jewels and pearls, holding in her hand a golden cup full of the abomination and impurities of her sexual immorality. And on her forehead was written a name of mystery, Babylon the Great, mother of prostitutes and of earth's abominations. And I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints, the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. So this image of Babylon being seated on many waters emphasizes her power. She's ruling over an expanse of kings and people that follow those kings. So kings and countries and countrymen have committed sexual immorality, probably literally, but perhaps even more important, this spiritual infidelity that sexual immorality often goes hand in hand with. And everybody's kind of happy here. They're all drunk with this. This is a power, drinking alcohol, for example, can have a power over a person. Now, this Babylon is described as beautiful, but also ugly. So it's a woman, so that's beauty to start with. But she's riding this scarlet beast, which probably is beautiful and impressive, but the beast has blasphemous names, and make no mistake about it. She's literally riding a billboard of resistance and insult and clarity of being specifically opposed to God and his ways and his people. This is likely the beast that came out of chapter 13. Now she's rich. She's beautiful with gold and jewels, yet she's full of abominations and impurities of her sexual and spiritual impurity. She has this name, Babylon the Small. Nope, that's not. No, it's Babylon the Great. And she's the mother of prostitutes and mother of the earth's abomination. So perhaps she's a real city, a real restored city, but she's certainly a symbolic city of all the evil and successful world systems that have been opposed to God. Leon Morris said that she, Babylon, stands for civilized man, apart from God, man in organized but godless community. And she's the archetype of all this entrenched worldly resistance to God. And this has been going on for a long time. I want to direct our attention to Psalm 10:4. This is kind of the antidote for today's problem, which is, in his pride, the wicked man does not seek him. In all his thoughts, there's no room for God. So we're going to conclude with that. Psalm 10:4 is the antidote to this beast and this blasphemous, powerful woman, Babylon. All right, so she is a part of this economic system, and her abominations have resulted temporarily with jewels and gold. It's a commercial system that's working extraordinarily well if you're not a Christian. So she's pleasure drunk and she's power drunk. And she has this coercion of those who are not martyred. Why is that? Because of her violence. So she's drunk with the blood of the saints, the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. So we meet her at this sort of jolly moment. She's drunk with success. She's drunk with followers. She's drunk with power. She's drunk with riches. Dead Christians are no longer opposing her. And the ones that are left, why do you kill people? Well, so you control the ones that you don't kill. And she's allowed to kill. In a sense, she has this license, or at least a limited license. And just at this moment, we see God directing his attention back towards her. But this is kind of like the high water mark of her existence. And we find the people that are involved that are still on the planet, again, they're impenitent. And Revelation is a lot about who do you worship and who do you align yourself with. And I still see an ability here in the people, an ability to believe in the Lamb and resist this prostitute. Now, she is impressive. In fact, John tomorrow is going to call her marvelous. So don't be too enamored with her beauty or her power, because tomorrow she's going to be head toward destruction. All right, so let me just back up and go 40,000 foot view about who this Babylon is and what is our response to her. So we've been wrestling with Babylon forever. The Israelites wrestled with Babylon, in a sense, quote unquote Babylon, in the desert. And even today we wrestle with Babylon. And how we align ourselves with God and resist Babylon, I think is best said in Psalm 10:4. In his pride, the wicked does not seek him. In all his thoughts, there is no room for God. So the teaching point today is, I think, seek him, capture your thoughts, make a space for God to come in. Pick your poison, whether it's greed, lust, pride, anger. Don't be Babylon. Make room for God. Thanks for listening.